If you're new to my YouTube channel, please click that subscribe button and remember to click the bell icon to get notifications of all my uploads throughout the week. It's Monday, about 2:15 in the afternoon. Had a very busy day so far today. Ian and I had a meeting, day job stuff, first thing this morning, which finished just about 12 o'clock-ish. So we had some lunch and then I launched into doing stuff in day job stuff and also some account work and that kind of stuff. I've literally been sat in front of the computer since I finished having lunch. And then after I'd finished doing my little jobs, I started sorting out some papers to do some more tea dyeing. And I'm mixing water-based inks, some old Stampin' Up baked brown sugar into water, and then using that as a dye for dyeing paper. And then I had this really stupid thought. Now, water takes ages to evaporate, so the paper's taking a long time to dry on its own. If I used alcohol, isopropyl alcohol to be precise, although it's going to actually stink the room out, it's going to evaporate a lot quicker. And if I use alcohol-based inks like the Ranger, now let me see if I can get the pronunciation right for this one, Adirondack or whatever it is, the mountain range in America, whatever it's called anyway. If I use those with the alcohol and then use the alcohol to dye the paper, the alcohol will evaporate far quicker than the water will. Now, in the UK, we can't buy isopropyl alcohol over the counter. It's a controlled substance. And surgical spirit, or what you call rubbing alcohol in the States, or Americans call rubbing alcohol, is different to our surgical spirit. It's the mix of ethers and ethanols and all that kind of stuff is slightly different. Now, what the Americans call rubbing alcohol, here in the UK, we call it methylated spirits. But our methylated spirits has a purple dye. And the purple dye is designed to make you vomit if you drink it. That's all it's there for. But if you buy methylated spirits and leave it on the windowsill, the purple dye disappears after a while. But surgical spirit, which is slightly different to the rubbing alcohol, come on, what are you doing? Silly woman in a Range Rover. It's almost the same, but not quite. But surgical spirit is far easier to get hold of, and that's where I'm going right this very minute. I'm going to see if I can get from my local pharmacy a bottle of rubbing alcohol, not rubbing alcohol, surgical spirit, like I said, which is almost the same, but not quite, as rubbing alcohol. So I've come to the local supermarket that's got a pharmacy in there, and hopefully they'll be able to furnish me with a very, very cheap bottle of alcohol. Ow. God, I hate getting old. Mission accomplished. 2 bottles of surgical spirit, literally in the bag. A couple of OANs in there as well. Oh, and I'll get some bread. Oh, and I'll get Mr. Bentley some more dog food while I'm at it. It's always the same. First day of the year where he's come out without his coat on. Come on. It's a lovely day.
Apart from those clouds.
Well, yes, there are some dark clouds on the horizon, but apart from that, the sun's shining. It's a little bit windy, but otherwise, it's lovely.
He's happy without his coat on, you know. He also looks cuter.
Prancing pony.
Me or the dog.
So, post office done, shopping done.
Twice.
Yes, twice. Dog walked. I think it's time for our
Tea time.
tea time now, isn't it?
Cup of tea and a biscuit.
That sounds like fun. Go on, you. It's Wednesday 21st and it's about 3:30 and I'm on my way to mum and dad's, and I just wish the weather can make up its mind what it's doing. 1 minute it's bright, as you can see by the way that the sun's bleaching me out. The next minute it's dark and it's raining, and then it's stopped and then it starts again. Anybody would think we're in April. April showers stopping and starting. But the last couple of days have been quite nice weather. It's not been too bad, but it's kind of spoiled itself. But anyway, I'm about 5 minutes away from mum and dad's. So once I'm there, I'll probably have a little bite to eat, and then it'll be shopping with mother. God, very bright afternoon sunshine, it's almost blinding. It is Mother's Day coming up.
I know it is.
Pretty.
£8.90 now.
Not bad.
Can you reach up there and see if there's a 16?
Yeah. It's just gone 8 AM on Thursday and it's foggy. Well, misty and foggy, but not too bad. It's not very, very close. I can see probably 200 or 300 yards in front, but definitely nothing on the landscape. So, on my way off to back home to Leeds. Traffic permitting, should be there just around about 9:15, hopefully. I'm going to take the long route round again to try and avoid all that traffic in Leeds city centre. So, because I enjoyed going that way last time, it was made a change, and a change is as good as a rest, as they say. Excuse me. Well, it's 9:10 and I'm just approaching the house, so my estimate of how long it would take to get me home wasn't far off at all, was it? And let's just see whether there's anybody waiting for me in the window. Yes, there is. There you go, look. There's a little baby boy in the window. Let's just see if we can zoom in. He's hiding behind. Well, there we go. Oh no, that's it, all gone. Can't see him now. It is 3:30 on
Friday the 24th.
Try again.
Friday the 20th. Is it not Friday? It's this Friday.
21st today?
No.
You know you're in problems. Hang on.
23rd.
The 23rd, yes, the
23rd.
Just, this is what happens when you work from home. You lose all track of days. So anyway, we've just been to the post office.
With Mr. Bentley. Mr. Bentley, show Mr. Bentley.
Oh, hang on a sec. Mr. Bentley, there you go. Mr. Bentley with his coat on. So we've just been to the post office. And
we nearly got run over.
Yes. Who nearly? Oh, no, we didn't really get run over. Nearly get run over. Almost, but not quite.
Well, I stood in the road and made him slow down.
Yes, there was a guy coming around the roundabout far too fast and didn't indicate in a Porsche.
So I stood there and he had to stop.
And I shouted at him. But anyway.
Rude words.
I know. Grumpy old men, that's what it is.
Bar humbug.
Bar humbug indeed. So been to the post office, as I've just said, and I thought, or we thought, we would continue on a little bit, get a tad of exercise, and you can tell by what I'm wearing, it's not a particularly warm day today.
It's cold.
We've had snow, haven't we?
Yeah, it snowed earlier. Only a little bit.
Yes, only a little bit of snow, but we have had snow today. But we thought we'd go on and carry on and do a little bit of a longer walk, build up an appetite, because we have a rather special dinner this evening. Oh, who's having a wee?
Well, I'm not. Oh yeah.
He's not, he was having a sniff.
I thought he was having a wee.
No. So we have a rather special dinner tonight. It's not in any celebration of anything apart from the fact it's Friday.
We're having steak.
Yes, we've treated ourselves to some rather large, lovely frying steaks.
I'm going to have peppercorn sauce with mine so I can dip it in a ciabatta with some spicy fries with Monterey Jack cheese and smoked bacon from the Aldi.
Yeah, from wherever.
Yes.
So, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for dinner later.
And we've got pudding.
And we have pudding too, yes. So, yeah, it's been one of those days today. I've been busy on a personal, private project.
It's fantastic.
Which I will share, don't worry, when it's finished. I'm not doing the process video for it because it's taken me 2 weeks already, and that video will be rather long. But I will do a share once it's done. So I've been doing that today.
And I've been building stuff for my second show of the year, which is next weekend. Then in 3 weeks I'm at the NEC Comic Con.
In Birmingham. Birmingham.
Yes.
So, and obviously I'll be at home with Mr. Bentley.
Yes.
So, right, so that's Friday kind of wrapped up. May do a little bit of filming once we've got the steak in the pan.
Oh, yeah.
We are talking about doing the cooking video for you.
We're going to bake, I think.
So, watch this space on that one. Right, let's sign off for now. Continue
We've all had a good week. I'm sure you have.
I'm sure they will have. They'll let us know anyway in the comments. Anyway, we'll catch you later.
Ta-ta.
You're bouncing the car.
Sorry, I'll get an iron and iron the road out. Good morning, it's 10:21 on Saturday.
The what?
Saturday the 24th. Of something. February maybe?
Yes, I think so, February.
Good guess.
As you can see, we're in the car. Mr. Boo is in the back. We're going to Harrogate, we're going to Art from the Heart because somebody needs some more glossy accents.
Plus, we are going to have a look at the new Tim Holtz ideology stuff.
Which has been in for a bit.
It is, but we couldn't. Oh dear, means we need some petrol.
Oh, plenty.
Yeah. But I want some of the little foundry labels, foundry tag plaque things.
Yes, with any luck we'll still have some in. So, I'm not driving, he is.
I want to get there in one piece.
Ha ha. So yeah, so we're going to have a look to see what they've got left, if anything, because by now it's probably all been picked over and gone. And then we'll be coming back, and I've got something that I need to work on to finish my little personal project, which is almost complete.
Which is fantastic.
It does look nice.
Are they having a look at it?
They don't know what it is yet.
Oh well, we won't tell them then, but it's fantastic. I've helped.
Yes, you have helped. So Ian has helped a little bit in the construction because it's employing different techniques that I'm not particularly familiar with, but we've been learning, or it's a learning curve. I'm very happy with the way it looks at the moment. I still want to do a little bit more to it, but anyway, since you don't know what it is, no point me telling you about it just yet, is there? But as we say, we're on our way to Art from the Heart. Should be back about lunchtime, and as usual, if it's busy, then I'm afraid the phone will have to stay in my pocket. But if it isn't busy, I might just do a little pan round just to show that we have actually been. Anyway, it's enough for now. See you in a bit.
Bye bye now.
But we've come at the right time because it's very, very quiet. So hello, Ilona.
Hello.
So she's keeping a watchful eye on us. So a lot of the new stuff's in, but Tim's hasn't arrived yet. But look at this.
We have the Voila new collection out from the
Look
heart.
at this. There's all the Jane Davenport stuff that's come in. We've got
Diane's
all the
new
new oxides. We've got all the new Dilution stuff in. Obviously, they're still putting things out. Gina's paints, which I've just raided this box and got the new ones.
Creative
the new
diary
Creative
from Dan.
Diary, yep. Look at this, all this gorgeous stuff.
But the ideology hasn't stuff come in yet. It's coming in next week, I hope.
So you're very sad, aren't you?
Very sad face.
Yes.
I want Foundry and the knobs, faucet knobs.
Right.
Can you say knobs?
I think you just have done, so
Oh,
you're
dear.
okay. So all the new stuff. So look at this table, absolutely cram-packed with gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Resist spray.
I like
the
these.
Seth Apter embossing powders.
The Windy Vecchi aprons.
Oh, nice.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Not for me though.
I don't know.
So all those fantastic stuff, and obviously we've got the full Diane wall. So you've got your stamps, your stencils. We've got all the what we've got is it the diary stuff. Oh, dialogue. So all that kind of stuff. You've got all the inserts. You've got all the Dina stamps, and then we've got the paint. It's all fabulous stuff. Look at this. So you've got all your distress walls of it. I haven't spent much, honest. Just in case you were wondering why we kind of trailed off and stopped talking and kind of it just ended abruptly while we're in there, it's because somebody came in and we don't like to film while people are in there browsing. It just makes them feel a bit uncomfortable. So we decided just to cut it short then, didn't we?
We did.
But that was the reason anyway. I'll do a proper show and tell when we get back of exactly what we did buy. But for now, it's time to go home and have lunch.
From Marks and Spencer's.
Hungry.
Nice.
It's Sunday, about 10:30 in the morning. Ian has taken Mr. Bentley out for a run in the park and he's going to be out there for a good hour and a half. So it's going to be perfect when he comes back because he's going to be so tired he's going to collapse and fall asleep for the rest of the afternoon until it's time to go out for another WALK. But that's Sundays for you. Now he's gone out, I've planned what we're going to be having for lunch. I've also planned what we're going to be having for dinner this evening. I'm going to be cooking a chili con carne with Mexican spicy rice, so that's going to be lovely. So I've got everything ready and done so that I can spend the rest of Sunday finishing off and working on my personal private projects that I've been talking about for the last week or so. So I'm at that final stage now where I just need to sit down and do and finish it completely. I'm nearly there. So once it's done, I will share it, promise. But actually, by the time you see this, you've probably already seen it because I think I'm going to be releasing the show and tell part of it on Tuesday. So if you're seeing this on Wednesday, you'll have already seen it. So yes, it was the book. Ha, there you go. So that's going to be our Sunday. Probably not going to film again for the rest of the day because, like I said, once I've got that done, it's going to take me till really right into the afternoon, and then we're going to sit and have dinner and all that kind of stuff, and then probably just chill out and relax after he's gone out for his second walk of the day. So I'm going to say I'll draw this vlog to a close for now and just say thank you for watching, and thank you so much again for all of the very, very kind and lovely comments you've been leaving, and we all really appreciate it, both myself, Ian and Mr. Bentley, who also feels the love too. So thank you for that. So that's all from me for this week. I will see you all again next week. Bye for now. I'd also like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, without whose generosity and support these videos would not be possible. Thank you.